Right, well, to start off with, on this foot here, right, do this one. That's one of the problems that sometimes they hear, isn't it? This stuff that's getting stuck between their claws and that can cause them to be lame. I know you'll all be itching to get your clippers out and do this. You know, making that really nice and flat and going round the toe and thinking, oh, let's take a bit more off at the toe. And actually, that I've just taken off now, that foot is sound underneath it, and if we look at this sheep in another month's time, that will be exactly the same. So that was really unnecessary trimming that I've done there. And you might think, oh, well, it looks nicer, but if you're trimming 500 sheep's feet, that's 2,000 feet, that's 2,000 little clips that you have to do. This one here, that foot is actually sound underneath that, except you've just got a little bit wrapped round at the toe. But if you start sticking the blade of your knife thinking, oh, let's have a bit of that off, you'll soon find blood coming there. So again, if it makes you feel better, you can take that off, but actually that was totally unnecessary. And there we have them. And I know a lot of you'd like to take that off as well, but I could have just left that sheep's foot and that would have been absolutely fine. With this one here, we have got more significant problems here, and we've got classic white line disease there. So if we just do a little bit and see how far it goes. So we're starting to get that half moon shape that I was talking about. And I think this is where you've got to be very careful around the inside, and I would tend actually not to trim that off, because this is again where you can go too far, because it cracks off very easily and you can cause it to bleed. So again, you know, be itching to get your clippers and take that toe off. That's as far as I would go in that. And you see that heel there? I'm leaving that because that's quite normal. That's not causing it any problem at all. And with this one again, we just have the beginnings of white line disease there. You see me using my thumbnail quite a lot. That's actually not separated, so I wouldn't be poking the blade down there, because I'd actually be causing damage where it actually doesn't exist. So that is as much as I would do with that foot. And if you feel better, spray it with the blue spray, but I don't think it's going to make any difference at all to that condition.